Robin Roberts with Heroes and Activists for Change.
2021 brought us no shortage of challenges as a nation, but through it all, we marveled at the strength and resilience of courageous Americans who fought for themselves and for others. Here now, just some of the heroes and activists for change who inspired us this past year with their boldness, bravery, and passion.
Being American is more than a pride we inherit. It's the past we step into and how we repair it.
This year, Amanda Gorman wrote her way into history with her inaugural poem, The Hill We Climb, calling for unity and peace.
When Amanda Gorman read that poem on this specific inauguration day, it felt that like the whole country came together to listen to these inspirational words.
Do you feel it made the impact that you wanted it to make?
It made an impact beyond what I had hoped it would make. I could have never dreamed about the ways in which it's kind of exploded and been just so welcomed by so many hearts and minds.
When you talk about people coming together and us moving forward, Amanda Gorman is the kind of voice that will help us move forward.
Amanda sharing another original poem at the 2021 InStyle Awards, this time for Simone Biles.
She is such a treasure. Her worth measures more than gold.
Simone shining a golden light on mental health after withdrawing from events at the Tokyo Olympics to protect her well-being.
Here Simone was in a position where she could affect millions of people who are watching, millions of people who say, you know what, before sport, I am a person, and I have to take care of my full humanity first before I do the thing that I'm here to do.
What's your advice for not just athletes, but anyone who is not putting themselves first?
You have to stay true to yourself, and I truly believe if you take care of yourself first, then everything else will fall into place. But your mental health is very important, and I think it's something that we need to take a little bit more serious.
This is something that is a lifesaver when we open up and share our struggles.
Tennis superstar Naomi Osaka is also changing the conversation around mental health after withdrawing from the French Open and sharing her struggles with depression.
We used to think that self-care was selfish. It's not. Self-care and self-preservation is a form of resistance. It is required, and it is necessary.
Naomi declaring it's okay to not be okay on the cover of Time magazine and receiving an outpouring of support.
With Naomi being as public as she is, it's hard. Her being able to do what she did on her own terms and her own words, it's so powerful. And we all can learn so much from that.
The athletes teaching us all the power of taking a stand. Simone, alongside fellow gymnasts Maggie Nichols, Michaela Maroney, and Allie Raceman, also speaking their truth, testifying in front of Congress on the FBI's alleged mishandling of the Larry Nassar case.
It disgusts me that we are still fighting for the most basic answers and accountability over 6 years later.
Allie sharing her hope on GMA.
I think about the other survivors, the little boy, the little girl at home, and they are told that their abuse doesn't matter, or they're making it up, and I am fighting for that person because I know that this is so much bigger than me.
It's very hard for people to really bear their truth in that way, and to be able to do it not just at trial but at Congress is a tremendously courageous thing to do, and I think that it helps others find that courage.
My dad said, hey man, love is universal.
Social media sensation JoJo Siwa embraced her true self this year.
Baby, I was born to survive.
Coming out as a member of the LGBTQ+ community. And dancing her way into America's heart.
Oh, we got 410.
Alongside professional dance partner Jenna Johnson, becoming the first same-sex pair on Dancing with the Stars. And just throughout the whole season, such trailblazers. What did it mean for you all?
You know, it meant the world to me, getting to do this for myself, but for so many little kids, to just see that dancing with the same sex as you, just as loving the same sex as you, isn't weird. It's not unaccepted, it's celebrated.
JoJo showed a lot of girls and boys who look up to her that, like, it's important to stand in your truth, be who you are, and be unapologetic. And I cannot even imagine what that is doing for an entire generation of kids.
Good morning. This is my office where I typically see patients for pediatric surgery, but it has turned into COVID-19 Central.
Dr. Ayla Stanford has served on the front line of the pandemic from day one.
We bring in our seniors and those who might require a little bit of assistance first, right? That's right.
It's her mission to care for the hardest hit communities in Philadelphia.
The pandemic really highlighted the disparities and the lack of equity in so many of our underserved communities. But what Dr. Ayla Stanford's doing, this is how change happens.
Through her Black Doctors COVID-19 Consortium, she's provided access to testing and vaccines for over 75,000 residents and counting.
She saved lives. At a time when we need them, people really do step up. It's the best of human nature.
Special education teacher and father of 5, Samuel Mahmood.
Thank you, sir.
Also lending a hand during a time of need.
Welcome to our warehouse here at New Wine Christian Fellowship.
Hurricane Ida devastating his Laplace, Louisiana community, including his home and school. But nothing could stop him from helping others.
To love and care for other people is incredibly powerful and can help people through things they never would have thought they would have gotten through.
And after deadly tornadoes tore through America's heartland, the need was dire, but the support was overwhelming.
I just figure I'd do what I can do. Show up with some food and some water.
Countless people offering help to loved ones, to neighbors, and strangers. What can you tell this nation about the incredible people in your beloved town?
When I'm ever asked what's the greatest asset of our community, it is always our people. We've had small tragedies before, and every time, immediately, the people bond together.
Reminding us all that even when Mother Nature unleashes her fury, she is no match against the power of love and community.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.